Hello, you.
Hello. Look how pretty it is.
Later on, you'll join us back on the sofa, but for now, look, it's our first morning in the park.
Look at the glass pumpkins.
Hello.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's 10 to 9. We've got extra magic time.
Yeah, it took a while to get in, did it?
It's busier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the way to travel up Main Street, isn't it? In a prison van.
Oh, look at the castle.
Castle looking lovely. Ooh, I missed that lady.
She's always here when we come, isn't
She is always here at Halloween. I'll have what she's having. Loving these spinners. I know they've got a proper name.
I think it's the Garden of Wonders or Wonder Garden or...
Wonder Bread, Wonder Bra.
something
It's
I've
like
made
a blankety blank. Fill in your own gap. There's a little montage of the other ones.
People on that last carriage.
We didn't realise Big Thunder was open for extra magic hours, whatever it's called, extra magic time. It never used to be, though, you're right. We just found it on the map, 15-minute wait. Don't mind if we do. Donkey.
You're a donkey.
Oh God, down there.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hello.
This is awkward. Oh, hello. Park's open.
Oh my
That was
days.
awesome.
I've got a shaky hand. That's what my stomach's like.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, that was good to be back.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It's such a good ride. Oh, loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved
Although,
it.
can I make a plea for everyone in the whole world? If you're in a line queue, particularly a covered one, please don't drop your guts.
Oh yeah, poopy poo.
Please don't drop your guts. I mean, there's a courtesy. Please don't drop your guts, because it
You
was
had a
quite...
poo in the line.
I did not. Someone did. There was definitely some solids. It's now gone to 9:35. That was supposed to be 15 minutes.
It wasn't.
It wasn't, and now you can tell the park's open because massive line of people, massive line of people. Carousel looking splendid. Here we go, Pinocchio. No, not that man stood there. Actually, Pinocchio's gone up to 20 minutes. We're not doing Pinocchio. We're going to try Snow White. Blanche-Neige. Blanche-Neige. She's 5 minutes. Oh, here we go, Snow White. On the conveyor belt tonight, we've got a clock. We've got a candlestick. We've got a dwarf. We've got a door. Oh, we've got a spooky forest. Too dark for you to see. Hello, lady. We've got some gems. A couple of vultures. Some knockers. Oh, hello, sugar tits. Dark. It's very dark. Ooh, she goes everywhere. Oh, there she goes again. Oh, there she is. She doesn't move her hand anymore, does she? It's like she's staring at you.
It's a bit scary.
Scary, isn't it? Snow White, her hand used to do that, didn't it? At the end.
It used to be quite rude.
Yeah, really was waiting for a prince to come. It's a little moment in life. Little birds having a little splash around. Lovely. Right, we're going to head on over to Casey Jr.'s miniature railway and the storybook boat, I think.
Rock and roll.
David's favourite ride. We're doing a bit of a diversionary stop off. This Teacups looks like it's not a long line at all. No line at all, so we're going to give it a go, and David's promised not to spin it because you know how much I don't like the spinners. Although once he's inside that teacup, who knows what he'll get up to. Oh, man down. So over there is the Princess Pavilion where they're doing the princess meetups. David's just checked. The line is 210 minutes. 210. Over 3 hours.
How long?
210.
How long?
Over 3 hours. If you've got a little one.
That's a long time.
Even for a big one. I wouldn't want to queue for 3 hours. Oh, bloody hell, it's a walk-on. I was not expecting that. I say it's a walk-on, it's more of a hobble-on. There's not a lot of leg room.
Side saddle.
I am literally riding a side saddle. Teacup walk-on.
That's a cool thing.
Hashtag teacup walk-on. Is that a thing? No, no, it's not. No. I don't mind gentle, I don't want crazy. Oh, that's getting a bit crazy. I don't even like gentle. I don't like gentle. I don't like gentle. Hashtag teacup walk on.
That's very dignified.
Getting out.
So no one.
No. Thank God we didn't film that bit.
Oh, this is nice. Looks like it should be a little log flume.
Oh yeah. Right, we're off to Casey Jr. Casey Jr. Le Petit Train du Cirque. Last time we came on, it had nighttime music on, didn't it? Oh. Bedtime. As if these vlogs didn't send people to sleep already. Are we going in the same carriage?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we fit. I think we have the same conversation every time. Depending when we are on the scale of sizes, determines where we sit. Ooh, we've got to fit in that. Oh, blimey.
Up here.
My
eyes are up here.
I don't think we're getting back out. We might be in, that's it.
Not going to be cold.
Rothman's Express.
Marlborough Benson's.
It is. Ooh.
Oh, I love the castle.
You've got to come play wave with me, right? Not you now. Here we go. Wave! 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 Yay! Oh. A little bit claustrophobic.
Who is me?
Me, I am.
That's a horror version.
That is a horror version. You guys have to come a door.
I have no idea how to get out of here.
I might just leave the camera on. You see what you see. Oh, it's empty, look. There's no one queuing. Get me to lift your pants up. We're out. Me too. Love the little train. Go slow, we want our own boat. We want an empty boat. Got some dinosaur, David. Oh no. Oh no. Got a very sanitised knee. There's a lot of hi-hoing and nothing else. Like a cheese dream. Jaho. Nicole Scherzinger. Jaho. Yay! Almost got the whole train.
Happy train.
Yay! Oh, Disney Railway. Just as we end, it's a Disney Railway train. Ooh, oh. So we got stuck, as you would have seen, at the hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho. I did notice someone had chucked an empty bottle of Fanta into one of the gardens. If that was you, you're an... Yeah, off with your head. If that was you, then you should be ashamed. It's 10 to 11. We've got lunch at half 11. Oh. Oh. It's me and you. There she is, the Queen of Farts. Over there. I'm assuming she might be heading to a meet and greet, which is next to Teacups. Well, it used to be. I don't understand why there's people in... Is that Small World? Small... Always know it's the queue for the princesses, isn't it? It's a very long queue. A very long queue.
What's that queue then?
It's a massive queue here. Being British, I feel like we should join it. Small World's closed. Closed for a refurb. Oh, look at the castle. Lovely. There's a little book you want, isn't there?
Oh yeah, 30 years of Disneyland Paris.
The Art of Disneyland Paris.
Thingy book. Show you.
We're going to go and buy it, and then we'll see you on the sofa.
Alright.
In 3,
2,
1.
Hello.
We're back.
We are. We're not in Disneyland Paris anymore.
And we have a book.
The Art of Disneyland Paris. It's a 30th anniversary book, all about the 30 years and art and the making of Disneyland Paris. It's such a good book.
Yeah, and it's really up to date because it's got stuff about Avengers Campus and the new hotels and what they're thinking about for Disney Village.
Frozen as well.
Oh yeah, Frozen. Look, inside.
There's your map.
So that's inside the front cover. It's the map from 1992.
But it's a really nice book.
One of the things I found that I really liked about this was the story of Main Street, USA, in Disneyland Paris.
This is my favourite page because it talks about Main Street having a tram line up in the sky like this. So when it rains, people didn't have to get wet. They could get the tram from one end of the park to the other. In the end, they built the Discovery arcades.
Down the back of the shops.
Down the side. But yeah, I mean, how cool would that be to have like a sky-high monorail type thing?
But they did it in Disneyland Tokyo, or Tokyo Disney.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
read
yeah,
that.
yeah. So they've done it in Tokyo Disney. They were also toying with the idea of making it 1920s America. That went back and forth a few times, and they decided not to.
It just went generic turn of 1900s, didn't they? And
Inspired by Pollyanna films and Hello Dolly, amongst others.
Hello, Dolly. And then they were talking about having the hotel in the town square, weren't they?
It was supposed to extend into Main Street and overlook it, but they decided that ain't going to happen.
You can see the gazebo in the middle of Main Street, and then the hotel was supposed to go around the side, which is pretty cool.
You could do moonies at your window, couldn't you? Way!
Yeah, if you're inappropriate.
And if you want to get arrested, don't ever do that.
I really like the section as well on Frontierland, because I think Frontierland is the most thought out land in the whole park, because it has a full story about the family what lived there and the mining, and then you've got the South American section and you've got the frontier section where it's all Wild West. I just think it's great. I think it's really cool. There's a picture in here of the Haunted Mansion before it became haunted.
Oh, yeah. That's what Phantom Manor was when it's just Manor.
I reckon that's pretty cool. You can see a skeleton over the top.
Yeah.
It's really nice. There's like a full proper story to that land. So I really think that area is really cool.
How much was the book?
€50.
50 euros. It's in French and English. We've been flicking through that since we got back, and it makes us want to go back.
The parades in here, I think it's Kevin and Jodie artwork, Jodie's artwork.
Kevin and Jodie, who we say every time, are the Imagineers who also make artwork and artifacts, and we've got a few of them, although I'm pointing here, we used to have them on the shelf, we packed them away for Halloween. They've got some new stuff out for the 30th anniversary, don't they? Which is Phantom Manor, it's the dragon.
And the castle.
And the castle.
Yeah.
And when
yeah, I know what you're going to talk about.
The castle's not out till November, which is a shame because it's a good castle. But when we were buying this book in the art shop, there were a couple of people who were buying some Kevin and Jodie Phantom Manors.
Which had been released that week. It was new out that week. €250 each.
250 euros. They bought 8. 8.
Yeah. They had a trolley and everything.
They wheeled it out and they had a blanket over it. I'm like, well, you know, they don't ban you from doing it. It just seems a little bit... That's not for personal use, is it? 8 bloody castles.
Houses, but yeah.
Yeah.
Phantom Manors.
Each to their own.
The Frozen artwork is in here as well. So that's pretty cool.
We saw, as you'll see in a few weeks' time in the vlogs, we saw them building Arundel when we went into Studios Park. And it wasn't that magical because you could see mounds of
They've
dirt.
changed that now. They've put trees there. They have put trees there.
But you'll see in the vlogs, I'm like, you're taking a photo of the partner statue, and all of a sudden, and then behind it, in the distance, it's just
all of a sudden.
all of a sudden, no, in the distance, down the end of the street behind a fence, there's these massive lumps of construction sand and cranes. So yeah, it's good that they fixed it, but yeah, that wasn't magical at all to look at.
We're going to edit our room tour for next weekend of where we stayed, which is the Marvel Hotel. But it's really nice to see the artwork in here.
It's a really good hotel.
We really enjoyed it.
Really good hotel.
It was really special. I have to say, I'm more excited about going back to Disneyland Paris than going back to Walt Disney World at the moment.
Oh.
Because I had such a good time. It was so good. We can talk about in a future video about our experiences, I guess. But
You're right.
I'm losing my voice.
Losing your voice. Right there.
I'm losing my
Phyllis
voice.
Pierce, Coronation Street. Phyllis, that's one for the kids.
But the hotel was gorgeous.
Now, we've always said, we've said for a number of years, we prefer to stay off site because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And it is cheaper. But Art of Marvel Hotel was something else.
Yeah, it was super nice.
That's not the room we had, but that just goes to show that how up to date this book is. Oh, Bleecker Street Bar.
We were in there quite a few times, weren't we? For lunch. They did such a good sandwich. Oh my days. Like, full picture of a sandwich. It was so good.
It was good. And then we were sat there on the afternoon before we were waiting for our train, and a woman tapped you on your shoulder and said, "Oh, can we have your ticket?"
Oh yeah, that was weird, wasn't
It's rude, isn't it? No, buy your own ticket. I want to keep my card. Yeah, that wasn't expecting to get fleeced for my Disney tickets so someone can go in the park for free. Should have said, yeah, €50, but weren't quick enough. There we go. That's what we were talking about. Kevin and Jodie, or Jodie from Kevin and Jodie with Olivier, was responsible for the fire-breathing dragon that goes down Main Street, sometimes catches on fire, and the Crush's Coaster parade float as well, which is awesome.
Totally amazing, dude.
It is. So that's the book.
Yeah, it's a book you can just keep looking at for ages.
And it's a kind of book you need to wash your hands before you touch it, because you don't want finger grease on it. So I'm really conscious of the fact that I'm like, I don't want. Yeah, you have to go wash your hands for it.
So next week's video we'll do Waltz and maybe a room tour.
Oh yeah, so Waltz is the restaurant that we went to after we bought the book, so it kind of carries on from what you've seen today. I did want to say it, Big Thunder, apart from the smell, forget the smell. You know the rule at Disney is you always go left. If there's a queue, go left, go left, go left. Big Thunder in Paris, definitely go left.
It worked every time, didn't it?
We, at the split, we were with some Americans. When we went through the split, I was like, oh no, they're in front of us. Oh, we've chose wrong. And then when it gets a little turnstile towards the end of the queue, we were neck and neck. You're like, okay, so it doesn't really make a difference. But if you go on the right-hand side, that's where, just before you go downstairs to get on the train, they let in the Premier Pass people. So if you're on the right-hand side, at some point you will get stopped to let all the Premier Pass people. So if you go left, you haven't got that. You go down, and it's definitely quicker.
Wait times weren't too bad, though we only went on rides with low wait times, didn't we, roughly? So.
And then the wait times were...
wrong.
Yeah.
They were really wrong.
That's not 15, that's 45. There's a story about Star Tours coming up, which, no spoilers, but...
that finished me off. Anyway.
That's for another week.
You got some food for me?
We have. We're filming this on Thursday because this week has been so... dark and grey and wet.
It's been miserable.
We've managed to get a bit of daylight in lunchtime. So, yes, we've got food. We've got proper food.
I'm on an admin day today, so I'm not seeing anyone. That's why I'm dressed like this. Just in case anyone's wondering, you go to work like that? And I'm like, no, not normally.
But that's why he's got no trousers on. Has got trousers on. A bit of taste testing. So, give me a second. I just need to set up. Right, there we go. That's what we can see.
Weak orange squash.
And
paper towel.
I thought you were going to say it's another cup of wheat like last week.
No, don't be so crude.
Right. Yay. Now, one isn't a surprise.
They're my favourite chocolates.
You're going to need a tablet.
They're, what do you call it? They're my favourite. I can't remember the name of them. Those little hazelnut cups.
Thank you.
What are they?
Eyes are up here.
What are they called? I can't remember. Toffees. They're toffees.
Toffee.
Toffee.
Oh, blimey. Oh, he's literally putting a tablet.
Yeah, because they taste horrible at the moment.
I'm assuming we're starting with solids then.
Yeah.
Starting with a little...
Toffee.
I can tell David is regretting putting his tablet in his toffee because he starts rubbing his thighs. When he eats something he doesn't like, he rubs his thighs like Bick and Bob.
You know me too well. They're so good. They're really good.
You look very happy. Got to have lunch in a minute.
This and the Toblerone from last week. Oh my days.
Oh,
best thing ever.
That Toblerone gone.
Yeah.
Didn't last a week. And nor did the Cherry's Chocolate Orange bar, vegan bar.
That lasted a bit longer.
Not really.
But Toffee are my favourite. Yeah, that and Toblerone. Oh my days. So good.
You're like, why are you doing toffee? It's because
they're white
chocolate ones.
They're very good.
On you. White chocolate toffee. Just tastes exactly the same to me.
A good 9 out of 10. They're amazing chocolates. Really good. What are these fingers? Can I try one?
Right.
They smell of orange. They're really good. Really good. What are they? Obviously chocolate fingers. But...
These are the second box.
What?
Well, because they're not dairy free.
Have you eaten a box? When have you been eating? You've been sat there at work eating biscuits.
I was sat of an evening munching through them when you were sat here in plain sight. They are possibly my favourite finger of all time.
Oh, they're not Cadbury's.
Shah.
They're amazing.
Gluten-free, doesn't help you.
No, really.
Chocolate orange fingers. Or Choco Sticks Arancia. Choco Sticks Arancia. Absolutely delicious, aren't they? Really good.
They are really good.
And I'm not a fan of orangey tasting stuff. They delicious. I'm giving the toffee fee 8 out of 10. It's toffee fee. What's not to like? That finger for me is a 10.
Top scores.
10 out of 10.
What's this weak orange squash?
Not only a sip because it's a working day.
Oh, is it a working lunch?
Yeah, we're working on a vlog.
It's not work. It's fun.
Ooh.
This smells like cider. Still tastes like cider. I've one more sip.
It's all right. It tastes like cider.
It just tastes like normal cider to me.
It's Christmas cider with clementine.
Well, no, they've just put Christmas label on it. I just stuck a Christmas label on a normal bottle of cider. You're such a muppet. You're such a sucker.
Yeah, it's Marks and Spencer's festive spice.
No.
And clementine.
I'm not getting any festive spice in there.
Not only festive cheer either.
For a glass of cider, it's a good glass of cider.
Have another little tiny sip. Now I'm going to neck it when I have my lunch. No, I'm not going to do that.
It's a nice cider, but I wouldn't say it's festive.
It's much better than the cider we had before. That was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And that was 2 years ago.
A 6 out of 10 because it's just, if it was advertised as just cider, then it would be higher.
If it was charged as just cider, it would be. I don't know what it was. Last weekend we had friends because it was Halloween and also friend's birthday.
Oh.
And what we've done in previous years is the day after Halloween we put the Christmas tree up. Except last year because obviously in flux because we were moving. This year
we started taking stuff down, haven't we? So it's looking bare.
the festive tree's on, which we have on from 9 in the morning. Oh,
You can see the cauldron of crisps on the weekend. We had a cauldron of crisps.
there's a cauldron. And we like to say it's for the weekend.
What?
It's just life. We've got a cauldron of crisps.
We went to Costco and bought a box of crisps. It was how many packets? 52?
Doesn't matter. But we got a cauldron of crisps. Who doesn't need a cauldron of crisps in their life? That's a good thing to have. Yeah, so the festive tree's up. That will be moving to there. The proper tree will go up there. There'll be a bit of decorating, which will be happening this weekend, which is what we're filming, as long as showing you the room tour and the dinner at Walt's from Disneyland
Christmas
Paris.
this weekend. We're doing a Disneyland Paris home vlog
My tummy rumbled.
mashup. So you're getting home vlogs and Disneyland Paris vlogs in one. It's like a 2-for-1. It's a bog off deal.
Or if you don't like bog off, then we will just bog off out of your lives.
Oh, on that note, thank you for watching. And we'll see you in next weekend. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.